Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, much to be done here. Much to be done. Namely, the city of Tula and Arel. There's a lot of different things here that I would like to do with this concentration of Soviet forces. Right, so we do have the city here of Arel, we have the city here of Tula. There is a number of pockets of Soviet resistance. Some larger than the others, some deeper than the others. The depth of this one is rather light, this one's shallow too. This one does have some depth to the rear. These are infantry forces, so we do need to deal with them accordingly. They do have significant strength here in this concentration. There's some here as well, but nowhere near as much. Some here as well. But yeah, concentration of strength is over here. We don't know about these other forces. So we will try to deal with this. Now, these Panzer forces, they have been pushed forward, and they did achieve their objective over here, just outside the village of Gorbachevo. But they do need to recover now. They've expanded a lot, well, expended a lot of fuel. If only I had something mobile. So I will sort down in the south first. Now what do we have here then? We have the 43rd Army as per usual. These forces do need to recover. Okay. Let's build up the defences here. There we go. These men are unready actually. I might as well take them out. Yep, these forces are still refitted. Okay, we have the headquarters here. No. I don't think they'll be able to push me back again, which is quite good. Quite good. Considering I don't want to be dealing with that constantly. Right. Okay. The Romanian forces. Some of these forces are coming back to some certain degrees of strength, which is good. Oh, it's taken longer. Okay. Now then, let's do some reconnaissance quickly. Do it by air. Okay. I need to form a front line here. Okay. Right, those forces are unready. They need to be sent to the rear. Have them reassigned. Then made ready. Okay. We do have some Romanian forces over here just to make up some of the power. I do have another infantry division here. The Slovakian mobile I will have moved out to join the Panzer Army over here. There we go. At least it'll have some decent support over here, and they'll be part of a actual force that is able to take advantage of their mobility. Okay. Your commander's here. We have a Romanian cavalry corps. Cavalry division, I should say. Okay. I can have this force as a... Well, they need to refit anyway. Okie dokie. Have them as a reserve to be committed when needed. Right. A small... oh, well, they can only be refitted, it seems. Have them refitted? Okay. Now here we do have some opportunities. Which is also awesome to know. Okay. Flank around. Okay, build up some sufficient strength. Okay. Let's advance up here. So we have high-level headquarters there. I don't think they'd be able to push them away, but if I use the division... Move with the support here. Okay, we can only do a hasty attack, which is probably not enough. No, not enough. That's fine. Yep, that forces that headquarters away. There we go, we need to close the trap on these fellas. Okay. Move one brigade here. Move the other forces down to bridge the gaps. There we go. Okay, we'll have this force assigned. Well, this is it. It's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Okay. These forces here can hold. But I mean, so far we have a Guards Rifle, 29th Rifle, 3rd Naval Infantry, another Soviet division there. Yeah, they're going to give ground, and they're going to give ground very, very hard here. And I will take all advantage of that. The issue is the deeper I go, the more difficult it will become though when the mud arrives. But if I can put them into a difficult position, I will be good. Like capturing villages like that, deny them access to this rail, like over here. That's always good. Importantly, buying ourselves breathing room. That's the important thing. Now, shift forward. deep penetration. Who the heck do you belong to? That's to the 299th. Where's the 299th? Oh, that's the 299th, okay. Right, we'll form these up as a division. Have them on the flank. Okay, there we go. So you can see we're starting to push them back now. The Panther line has been discussed in the comments quite a bit. I don't know, it probably wasn't required. But I'd like to have a line of fortifications. Nonetheless, as at this point it would be just a waste of time to have them repealed. Plus it shows them off, which is pretty cool. But they can dig in. Then at least I don't have to worry about my rear to an extent. As it sort of prevents deep exploitation by the Soviet forces. And that's something I'm keen on preventing. Okay. I do have some infantry forces here, that's fantastic. Need them to hold that front. Allow my panzers to build up fuel and supply. Okay, and they're lavishly supported over here. Now, I was contemplating breaking out from Stalingrad with these forces, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll swing this towards the panzers. There we go. I can follow this path anyway, but at least that brings supply directly to the panzers right now. Okay, build up in forward concentrations. There we go. Building up the Panzer group. The Panzer army, I should say. Now, we're going to need them to break through here. We'll have to try and come around here to try and encircle these forces. But for the moment we're holding... Well, we're just basically carrying out a holding action. That's the idea. There's a lot of strength there. Let's see, can I have this group further supported? Not right now. Okay. Once the Romanian forces are ready for action again, then we'll have reinforcements. The Crimea situation has been dealt with for now. This is why I didn't want to commit the actual forces there. I didn't think it was necessary. I do have the 22nd. Here we go. Yep, 22nd. Do I move them via rail? I'll move them via their own steam. Just for now. I'd rather use that rail capacity elsewhere. We'll have them on, well, ready or ready. Okay. Over here is interesting. We need to force our way through this gap here. That should be more than enough power. Yep. Okay, guards committed to the defense there. Yeah, look at those numbers. So that was a tank brigade and a guard rifle, and they only had 10,000 men. That's pathetic. truly is. Right. Palm that there. As a reserve. Yeah, that's probably too... I don't know, it's probably fine. It's definitely over, actually. It's probably all the individual units now. But that's okay. Over here, what I should do then is... And I could try to dive deeper, but I can't move the infantry. Well, I can, but not too far. There's no need to drive them too hard, as I can pull back to the rail lines, pull back to the fuel, which is over here, and then we can make our break over here. So we'll do just that, pull back to the fuel. Now, I do need to push onto this rail, which I can do here. Now go catch a little bit of fuel and supply. Right, I can put that headquarters off now. There we go. Right, let's move the panzers out of the way. I will reform them first of all. Keeps everything neat and tidy. Okay, start to withdraw them. God damn, look at all that fuel. Right, so yeah, I can share out the load here to a degree. Have you reassigned? Load the load over here. I mean, I do need to then have these forces reassigned back to the 18th Army. But for now. Shares out that load here. Also increases the amount of artillery per kilometer on the actual front, which is good. So at the moment we can bring to bear only 78 guns here. That's not much. Though they do have some Jagdpanzers. So at least that's some anti-tank power. At least something. Right, have you moved down here? Have you reassigned there? Okay. No. I think with these forces we do need to carry out an exploitation. But let's see. Hit them here, hopefully move them out of the way. Or better yet, rout them. That'll do. One of them shattered. That gives me more mobility. Good. That's excellent. I'm really glad that they went that way. Even better. Love a good route. They'll not dislodge. They'll definitely not dislodge. Okay. That's an important rail hub. Fair enough. I do have these forces on refit right now. I'd rather commit them after some more time with R&R. Or we might possibly be able to use them in an offensive somewhere. If I have a core ready, then that gives me a lot of space. I mean, the core is hardly anything. If anything, I need like an entire army as like reserve. Basically, I have Stavka operated in real life, having at least a few armies in reserve, like reserve armies. Okay. Now, if I can sever these rail lines, I'll be happy. Severing these rail lines is a very important task. I do have these infantrymen to make something like that happen. So force that tank brigade out of the way. Better yet, rout it. Oh, here we go. That's a deep penetration. Okay. Let's drive deep. See, I'd like to leave myself some space out here. If I use the mobile forces to screen myself, I could be good. I do need to block this rail route out of here. What do we have in the town? We have only a bit of supply. Okay, we'll cover the flank over here. I could go down there, sever that rail line, and force that headquarters out of the way. Which I'll do. There we go, we also captured the town over here. Only a little bit of supply. Right, sit on the town. Identify the resistance. Go to the flank. Now my flank is somewhat vulnerable here. So, what we'll do then is we'll use these panzer forces. Cover the flank. Ah, I see. Right, we'll have you reassigned. Okay. Build up the rail. There we go, move them as far forward as possible. Now I do have some security forces here in Kaluga. Could deal with them in, well, use them in Moscow really. As we are starting to see Moscow partisans emerge. But yep, we have a clearly designed plan here. I need to get through, sever these rail lines. Frankly, in the south, if I reach Kursk and sever that line would be good. Then over here we need to sever this line. Somehow. There's a large city over here at Tambov. Tambov does have some production and is a nice target for future objectives. Okay. Now over here. This is where the offensive needs to run through. Let's force these guys out of the way. God damn it. 23,000 men. Not quite what I was hoping for, but still. Okay, this core could be used to help us out. Nothing. Okay, we do have a decent amount of fuel here. If I move north over here, we could cut that rail line. Let's check on fuel. See, I'd like that force out of the way. If that force is out of the way, then we can just hold the flanks. Let's move that in there. There we go. Okay. If I could break through here, that'd be nice to get to that rail, cut that rail. If I cut that rail, that's a little bit of extra rail cut. I just need to cut it here. Let's give it a go. You take the village. Not enough. Come on. Good. Cut. That's a really good division. Right, there we go. Go for the penetration to cut the rail lines. But since it's already cut, I don't need to. But we'll have it ready. There we go. So that rail line has been cut over there. So that's going to prevent reinforcements from heading out over this way. If I can cut that rail line there, we can prevent them from basically railing out or in. Also, it cuts the actual supplies, so they'll have to travel by truck, and therefore lower the amount that they gain. Something of a gamble. Where's the button? There we go. Good. Retake the village of Kimry. This is pretty much, yeah, I mean, our offensive was pretty much over here. Yeah, we crossed over here, didn't we? We pushed really bloody deep, didn't we? I mean, we were not far from last level. We've been pushed back a hell of a long way over here. But I mean, we are able to pull off some offensives in winter. That's huge. The vehicle deficit is recovering. We're gaining strength. The Soviets continue to lose strength. I have a tank army over here that's recovering and building up fuel for future objectives. Okay. Let's see if we can dislodge that headquarters. Yep. have that headquarters, well, that unit reassigned. There we go. Now, this isn't going to work, but this puts these guys in a bad position where I might actually be able to surround them. Which I think would be a good opening in the campaign here. There we go. Now then. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Tone down air support. Tone that down a bit, so we can have it available elsewhere. Ah, not enough. I could have a second division moved over here. That should be enough now. Yep. If I could reach Vladimir. I mean, this is the objective at the moment. Bloody hell, that division's insanely powerful. Why is it so powerful? The morale? Yeah, I guess it's the morale. That one's taking a hit. Something of a hit. Could try to build up their morale together. No, they held. That's fair. It was a strong point. There we go. Have them assigned to temp. Temp can come through here like a battering ram. What I'm trying to do here is I need to push them away. I need to try to get to these rail lines. Frankly, this rail line doesn't matter actually, now that I notice. The connection's all the way over here. But I need to sever the rail connections. This is the objective really in 1942 for us. We have this deep penetration. We've taken the center of the Soviet Union's rail network in Moscow. So what we need to do now is we need to just sever these connections and make it just horrifically difficult for the Soviets to coordinate their forces in the areas, in the different fronts. If we manage that, then that's a victory. Right. I might be able to force them back here. Do I want to? Are they dug in? They're not dug in, though we're dug in over here. Okay, I do have a division that I could just move over here for the time being. Just to bridge that gap. Just for now. Okay. Right, not enough. I guess we'll use you in combination. Move with this headquarters. Make sure we get that support there. Right, you'll be able to attack the infantry division. Yep, the SS. Good job. Okay, now that's opening up a little bit more. Can actually make it to Sudkovo. I need them to shatter. Yep, there we go. That's what I needed. Oops. Break them up. Form a rear guard. Okay. 40th. Have them as a reserve here, perhaps? Yep, as a reserve. I'm gonna have to supply this offensive with fuel from the air. Refit off. I'll have refit off for all units here in this army. But these objectives are going to be good. I mean, this is going to allow us to advance upon Yaroslavel. At least it should make it much easier, considering that they have to then go through this railroad, which is going to increase the traffic. As at the moment they'd have to go down here. They can't use that one, they have to go this way. Increasing this traffic will decrease their availability of rail supply, therefore they're going to have to use more trucks, therefore they're going to receive less supplies, therefore they're going to be less effective, and therefore we follow on with a victory. Okay, LDI. Yeah. I could take the actual town over here. So I'll do that. Dislodge that headquarters too. I could advance a little bit further, potentially. Let's see here. I need to really make them panic now. I guess it'll not be today with that. Try 2 here. There we go. Let's put holes in this line. Failed on that one. I could go like that. Obviously, I couldn't hold anything like that. I mean, it would be good. It would be really good to try to attempt that. Boo. Issues, I want to make it to Yaroslavel. Right, hold the town. There we go. Interesting. Just shift some forces here just to cover this. There we go. Okay, so we have broken through their lines over here now. That's a really big development. If I can make it to the lake over here. Well, frankly, at the moment, they have no rail access from the south here in these locations. So it's cut here and it's cut over here. If I can make it Yaroslavel, and then forward from Yaroslavel to Volgoda. to this village over here, which is going to be... Well, that town over there is going to be lightly defended, or... Is it a town or a village? Well, town, yes. That town's going to be lightly defended compared to Volgoda. So if we make it towards there, which I doubt would be possible considering that the winters come to an end soon enough. But yeah, we're going to put the bloody fear of God into the Soviet forces here in the north. I mean, I could turn around here quite easily. Now, I could have the... I could move forward the command here, then airdrop fuel onto that. Actually, let's see. Ah, yes, you over here. Getting some good movement out of that. There we go. So you can now see that we are technically linked up over here. What I'm going to do then is this over here. I'm going to have these rail lines connected. And I'll have them assigned to whatever. Right, take them off the train. Let's get them to work. Okay, so next time we'll be able to connect up the rail lines from, well, basically from Poland into the rail lines from Romania. Then once that's connected, that's going to shorten our traffic significantly. I'll have it then move towards, I think maybe from Cherkasy, or maybe from Kiev to the north here. I could have it move from Kharkov, but that would take longer. I think if we have them meet around here, somewhere along this rail line, that could work. But again, along that rail line could work very well from Kharkov. That could work very well. And we're going to be able to retake that line, or take that line soon. So that'll work nicely. Okay, so lots of movement this time. Leaving the room there will mean the Soviets will refill it, which is good for me. Okay. Generally tempted to have these forces of cavalry just available to squash dissent. Yeah, Smolensk is a long way behind the front line now, which is surprising. Irritating amounts of them over here. Put them on the rail. I guess the rail's broken though. Yes. Right, I guess not enough then. There we go, 2 for the price of 1. Heavy effort over here to connect the lines. If we connect them to Talanin, then at least that's another port. Right now, these forces. It's only like a light garrison, but it's better than nothing. Have the Finnish troops hold the city. mean, frankly, Finland's not exactly going to be under threat now. Well, I mean, it's still under threat from the Red Army, but nowhere near the same danger. But yeah, having them assigned down here, at least then I can have a sort of garrison in the city. At least it's not going to be taken by partisans. Okay, I'm still going to hold my line over here. Which is rather tough in that area. I'll have this division move out over here. Oh, you're directly under the army, actually. Okay. So 2nd Panzer's making its move over here too. Well, we have the 4th Panzer in the north. They've achieved the objective of Sankovo, which is what I wanted. At least that's the rail line now, 50% out of commission. Just need to reach Yaroslavl, which I think we have the opportunity to. We can turn around and pocket these forces here quite easily. I mean, they don't have access to the rail, they're going to have to move on to the rail. Alright, now let's see. So if I drop supply here, fuel. So it distributes them to their headquarters. Right, we'll do that then. Select all. I mean, all of it goes through. At least most of it. Let's drop some fuel, supply then. There we go. I have a few of these units. Only the one transport. Not available, that's fine. And I got fuel and supply into these cores over there, so that's good. Right. No, not supply. Oh. Fuel. Do we have range? Oh my god, we do! Okay, well, here we go. Right, give it to the core. Well, holy shit. They've been air resupplied now. Let's see. Airhead. Isolated. Yeah, okay, so they only got 4% of their supply. But that's fine, I can concentrate now. I think I can assign a few more planes too. None from Germany. I have a Romanian transport squadron. I think I have a Hungarian one too. Yeah, I have a few actually. Might as well have them. They could transport some supply to the front. I could choose bombers actually. Oops. Awesome. There we go. That's getting well needed supply in there. So that's 12%, so if I could concentrate I could actually get more in there. Okay. Now do I move these forces forward? These forces over here, not entirely sure what to do with. I do have some capacity here, so I'll move these forces. I still have reinforcements down here. Right, we'll have these forces here then. As that path will open up soon. Right. We need to build up for Case Blue. I could build up in the south here, but infantry aren't going to be able to move fast enough. These forces will just retreat. So we're going to build up down here. Alright, there you go, your new headquarters. That Jaeger division will come in extreme use. There we go. 11th Army is getting much stronger now. th Army. Yep, 436,000 men now. The Panzers will find their new home with the 1st Army. Okay, I'll have them signed directly. First Panzer Army. Okay. Awesome. No planes available for use. But yeah, the 1st Panzer Army now is recovering in terms of strength. See AFVs. Right, so 1st Panzer Army is now 2nd in terms of actual AFV strength. So once we link up with Stalingrad, then I can have those armoured forces and motorised forces replenished, made ready once again. Okay, let's move forward the airport. Where's your command? Ah. I see. Well, that's a little silly, but well. Have them reside for the moment. But air support's moving to this area now. Move air support up over here. Second Panzer Army. There we go. Now these forces. Only a light flag. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers then. So at the moment we do outnumber the Soviet Red Army at present. I keep these forces here for the moment. I want them to be able to move via rail when the time is right. This force I do need to just recover, build up fuel, ultimately recover. But yeah, the lines are moving. We are re-establishing the line that we once held. Right, let's move forward from Minsk. What will we receive soon? First Hungarian Armour Division soon enough. That's going to be really nice to have. Very, very nice. Another air flotilla. Coast Brigade, light flak. Okay. More Heinkel 111s. Yeah, we're getting a lot of planes there. Right, so not bad. Losses this turn. Yeah, I think we could say that they're good for us. I think we could say they're good for us. Right. Need to move this in the south. Have I already done that? Ah, yes, I've already done that. Done that one. Done the one down there. And the other one's down here. I do need another one in the north, really. But the thing is, we do have a lot of rail support in the north. Lots of smaller engineers. Righto. And I could dive deep there, but I don't think that's the point. I might just build up here, just hold that line. Switch commands. There we go. But this is going to make them react. Really, really react. But we have the makings of a pocket over here, with 2 rifles, Guard, Cavalry Corps, a Mountain Division, Brigade, Rifle Division, so that's another Rifle Division, an Airborne Brigade, and Rifle Brigade. Could even go for that too. I'm going to be extremely interested to see how they react. There's a headquarters here, another headquarters, possibly 2 headquarters. So the road to Yaroslavl and Ivanovo is fairly lightly defended. I mean, we do have this army over here that I'm refitting. I think I'll use these admin points and build up their fuel. So we'll do a HQ build up. Oh, that's the actual army. Hermannhof. Might be able to afford that. Yeah. Yep, just about. Awesome. Right, so we'll go with that. We'll see how it turns out. Okay. That's some specific reconnaissance. Yep, see they're moving already. Their reconnaissance seems to be rather poor. Yeah, it seems like they have very little. Most of their strength is actually around here at Tula. If I could form this into a pocket, that would be incredible. That would be the greatest boon for a long time. Yeah, they're taking losses here, they're losing cohesion too. Keep up the pressure. I knew they'd pull back. Ultimately, this is going to give me more breathing room. Ryazan's going to be defended, but that's fine. Fairly light losses there. But they're not going to get any deeper than that. Good. I do believe if I move beyond Rostov, I do gain another army group command, which I really do need. I could really set up the army group for Case Blue. Yeah, notice that vehicle pool is dwindling. I'm not surprised at all, considering that they are losing a lot of manufacturing centers here. Although they can make pointless counterattacks. Goddamn. Fairly light losses there as well for a brigade, facing many times its number. Yep, they still can't access the rail. Goddamn. I mean, that's what, 6 times their numbers? Yeah, there's a interesting thing going on here. Ah, it seems like they've abandoned Tula. Oh, that's fine by me. I'll take Tula. Which is fair enough, actually, considering that the AI has recognized the threat here. They recognized that they were in extreme danger of being pocketed. Which I would have done. I would have definitely done that. Oh boy, I would have done that. And that would have been just... I think that would have been just the end for the center. You don't recover that many forces. And Rostov will soon be reoccupied, which is another good large population center. That's a lot of men. Indeed. Third Shock Army in the north. Yeah, see, now they're trying to put pressure on me to force me to give up my offensive. The thing is, I do have ample reserves. If needed, I could have another corps sent to the north. Yep, Tula is mine. So we'll retake Tula. I mean, this is the thing. We'll have the Soviet mud season hit us very soon. But if we have this forward position, build it up with the rails, then it shortens the distance that we have to travel in summer. I could simply overrun their defences. Okay. Relatively light turn. Okay, yeah, relatively light losses. Sweet. Air losses. Fairly light for us, very light for us. Okay. Our number of vehicles has gone up. Sweet. Okay, let's take a look at the weather. So at the moment it's still ice 10. Yeah, see, next turn is the mud. Okay, so these objectives are out of our reach for now. But look at that, I mean, pushing here just force them to just capitulate these areas. Which is good news. I mean, not doing that, I might have to just condense it to trying to reach over here. I'm going to be extremely interested to see how they respond to this. Are they going to keep their position here in the north as I try to roll them up? The only issue here is the fact that they're consolidating. Okay. Let's see this Hungarian armor division. Did I gain it this turn, or... Oh, there we go, yeah, there we go. First Hungarian armor division. What are you armed with? So you have the 39 CSAB A armored car, armed with a 20mm gun and 8mm machine gun. We have the Nimrod, which is pretty cool. That's a 40mm Bofors. That's a British gun. Or produced gun. 13.2. Sweet. Rifle squad. That's a very old design. The 80mm anti-tank gun. Cool. Yep, we have the Toldi 2 as our light tank. 20mm gun. We have a T-38H with the 37mm gun. Then we have some Panzer IVs in here, actually. Some Hungarian Panzer IVs with the L24. Which is pretty cool. 19 votes. So that's actually fairly decent. I mean, it does have the German Panzer IVs to make up that strength there. Interesting. So I'll not be able to retake Rostov before the mud. Oh, we got these forces. Sweet, I forgot about this. Awesome. What do we have here then? So that is a Guards rifle division down. We'll use these forces together. Make sure we get rid of them. There we go. Awesome. So we bagged ourselves 23,228 Soviets. Which is good for me. Very good for me. Just losses like that, that's just what hurts them now. They can replace these losses, but the more we inflict, the harder it becomes, the more ground they have to give. How did this air supply actually affect them? Positively, I'd imagine. I mean, how dug in are we now, Stalingrad? Fairly dug in. I mean, any hope of, like, getting out of there now is, yeah, it's not going to happen with all the, but that's about to come. Right. Yeah, look at all that beautiful, beautiful fuel. If I could push up here with the... Right. See, if I had the capability to get around them, then I would have considered that. But... I mean, I can space these men out quite a lot. I do have multiple men to send up here too. Alright, so get these extra forces in here, form the garrison. There we go. Ah, now these are actually able to hold them and garrison them properly. So that's good then, it's only the two major cities here of Leningrad and Northwest Leningrad. God damn it, I can't get it off now. There we go. That we struggle to garrison. But I can add more forces. But the great thing is, once the ice melts, we're going to have some superb defensive positions here. That's all we need to bear in mind. I think I don't know, we'll see what we can do with the infantry. I might want to try and hold this. I think if I do, then that's going to be extremely good. Alright, spread these men out. I would like to dislodge them. God damn it. Issue is obviously I can't make a nice neat line here. But we'll hold these positions. Namely, I'll deny them the use of this rail line. Try to work some reserves in. Right, no space. Apparently there was something nearby. Okay. Ah, good. Right, let's do some reconnaissance here quickly. Okay. I mean, I would like to be able to hold that there. I think if I could push up here and push up here, then hold that gap, then I would be able to really exploit that in the future, in the summer especially, as we could try to bottle them up over here. But you can see here they're starting to separate, and that's good. I need to separate these lines. They do obviously have still the interior lines, but it's much more difficult for them. And if they were to lose this connection here, they'd have to go from Gorky all the way over here to the north near Kirov and then back down to Yaroslavl. That's huge. Okay. Plenty of extra forces. Then again, these forces probably will be out Yeah, they're definitely going to be out of range, so I could do with really having some rails moved up here. That's for damn sure. I could move them up there. Okay. I mean, I could always supply them by Irae, so it's not as bad as it seems. Following them up. Oh, interesting. I don't remember these being Jaegers. Oh, the river line. Okay. I mean, yeah, we have really driven them back over here. Overtake this division. God damn it. God damn them. That's holding me up. Finally. Okay. Better. I'm right. I mean, the mud shouldn't be as bad as the first one, due to the fact that we have rail lines much closer to the front line now. I mean, the front line hasn't moved so much for some time. It's moved the most now in the later... well, in the last dregs of winter. That's when the lines have moved once again. Closing in on Kursk. There's a lot of strength here now. I can fall back behind the river. Gain a good solid defensive position. Eliminated these defenders here so I can just pull back. These Jaegers would be extremely useful. I mean, I'll definitely have them assigned for Case Blue. Right, follow the line. There we go. Yeah, defense is going to become significantly easier, but then again, so is offense. But then again, I don't really plan on any real offensive abilities during the mud. Just going to shore up my lines, get the rails as far as, well, as close as I can before the inevitable muds. Crimea hasn't fallen so far, which is a shame. I was hoping to take Crimea. I mean, we're going to be on a deficit anyway, considering the fact that we just lack vehicles, so whatever. I mean, yes, I should really get rid of all of these, but oh well. Seems I forgot about you. I don't know, maybe this obviously will try to push me back in the mud. It's going to cost them. It's going to cost them severely. Well, they could try. Ah. These forces should be ready to go. Yep. I thought they were the Grossdeutschland motorized division there for the moment. I think eventually they did become a corps, which is interesting. Yes, we do have Tula. So at least we do have the pleasure of recapturing Tula. Which is sweet. There we go. Recapture the city. Good to have it back. Solid defensive position. Yeah, I'll pull back the armoured forces. Have them on refit around Kaluga. So I'll have the Panzer Army here, Panzer Army here, Panzer Army. They'll pull back really. I might hold them in that position for now until I can bring the infantry to stabilise the situation. And again, if I don't move back now, it's going to cost us a hell of a lot more in fucking fuel to pull back again. So we'll see. Frankly, once this is stabilised, I've got to work things out. I might actually have that... Yeah, I think I'll have that 18th Army Corps sent over here. They could stabilise that situation, make it so we can actually hold that point. I would like to push up to the Rasputitsa Reservoir, but I don't know if that's worthwhile. Okay. Come on. Sometimes it gets, like, stuck, which is weird. There we go. Right, pull the panzers back to Kaluga. Right, refit. I mean, second Panzer Army is quite large. Very large, in fact. Right, let's move through here. Actually. Weird that they would go that way, but oh well. It cost me a lot of movement, but oh well. And I did gain my objective of actually wanted to take the Moskva River area. There we go. So yeah, these are the last movements. So the front line has really shifted dramatically. I mean, we have pulled back from here, which is good. If I can form a full line, that'd be nice. I need to really wither down their numbers down here. But once we do have these Romanian infantry ready... Why aren't you on refit? Yeah, once they're ready for action, we'll have significantly more men to hold the line with. I mean, I might just have them to hold the gaps, but nonetheless have men there to fight the Red Army should they advance upon us. But either way, we are looking good so far. Their numbers, yeah, so we have 80,000 more men than they do, which is incredible. I mean, our total number is now higher. That's good. AFE strength, still fairly low. Position ourselves to hold throughout the mud. And I can build up strength here. Cavalry brigade. Ah, right, I see. Okay. Have it assigned to the Panzer Army. There we go. Lovely. Right, obviously that's over capacity. Right, you train. Oh. Why is there only one headquarters down here? I do have that one, but that one, not enough. Okay. Alright, there we go. I knew there was another one. Right, make sure we have them all assigned to that one there so I can take the load off the other one. Okay, I suppose those are Romanian infantry, so that's fine. Right, that's the 11th Corps. Have them assigned to the 11th. There we go, that's much better. Actually, I should have you over here. They can stay in that position. Just build up. Hmm. Ah, seems like their table equipment has increased. So I wonder if they'll gain. Yeah. See, it's actually an armored division now. That's good to know. So they'll actually receive replacements, I should imagine, as they're now counted as under strength. Okay, I'll work these units out, these Jaegers. I'll have them assigned down here to 11th Army for Case Blue once it does arrive, as that's going to be significantly valuable. I mean, the Hungarian armoured, along with the German armoured, should be really powerful. I mean, it's just extra armoured forces, just extra mobility that we need. I mean, I might even have them moved up over here, but I doubt it. Okay. These bastards are annoying. There's 2 cities here, which makes this difficult. So I need to split them up, really. Yeah, there's a few cities around here. Move towards Karnan. They're being withdrawn. Now we're getting down to Moscow. There we go, Moscow's held now. I'll just have these forces in Vyazma, or the Yuzma. There we go. More I can hold the better. There's still a few areas I do need to hold. Not so many though now. Inevitably we'll have more security forces to make up the difference. Whoops. Keep this moving. This is going to be vital. Yeah, if I can capture that, we're good. Right, over here. Come on. I think I'll set these security forces as static. That'd be a good idea. Free up trucks. Actually, really should free up a few trucks. Not that many, but a few. Might offset the, whatchamacallit, Panther line to a degree. In areas like this where they don't need to be moving, that's good. OSC might have to mobilize them at some point to go deal with partisans. I wonder what the requirement is. Right, they're already static. There we go. Not quite linked up, but soon it will be. That'll be good. Can really make something work with that. Okay. I guess we'll move them around. Don't really know where they'll be needed. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe an extra division in the center, but I don't know. Think maybe down here, actually. We'll work out these gaps. I'm assigned over there. A little bit of extra support. Yeah, we're in a strong position so far. Once the mud does hit, obviously we're going to take a lot of issues with supply. But we'll work it out as it comes. Alright, start moving out this armor division. There we go. First Panzer just needs to build up supply. I can work out the strength of the mobile divisions then. Right, now over here. We'll hold in this area until we can get extra support. Yeah, until we can get support over here, then we'll do that. I do have this core I can send out. Let's have them be assigned for the moment. Detrain. Okay, I could do actually having some support here in the center. That's fair enough. I mean, air coverage is extremely sparse for me in certain areas, but I mean, having the centre covered is good. Ah, these arses. Right, let's get rid of them. Okay. So, yep, we are really in preparation mode now. Okay. That is being moved, which is good. I mean, we have connected this. I mean, we're working on connecting these lines up. Just need to connect the ones from Poland to the ones in Ukraine. And then we can work on connecting the ones from Ukraine to the north in Belarus. Is this Belarus? No. No, Belarus is here. Maybe this. I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really looked at Belarus. Belarus is a fucking weird country. It's like so strange. You look at it on the map, you're like, what the fuck is Belarus? Oh, Belarus, sorry. Whatever. Right, okay. I think we'll call it here. And we'll go forward. And I'm going to be extremely interested to see how we get on, so let's do this. It's a twofer. It's a twofer. Sevastopol. What a city I would like. Yep, a lot of interdictions here. Well, the reduction of close air support has allowed more planes for interdiction. Yeah, they're pulling back. Ah, pulling back from Arel. Awesome. That's good. So we'll be able to retake Arel. That is really nice. I was not looking forward to trying to retake that city in the mud. Fair enough, I should have really gone into, like, reserve mode over here. Oh well. Light losses anyway. They better enjoy this last attack while they can. So I'll just fill these defences back in. We're good to go. Disappointed that I couldn't fulfill my plan over here. I didn't have the time. Well done. Ah, good, they pulled back from here. I can formalise this line a little bit more. Spread more troops out then. Jesus. Well done. So is this the shock army here? Not very shocking, is it? Yep, retake Arel. Taking Rostov's going to be harder, but I can get there eventually. They really just like that one spot. Sweet. Yeah, still very light here. That's fine. Okay. Is that the final attack? Nope. Well, this is it now. I mean, I have plenty more divisions in this area than I once did, and actual German divisions. Actually men that will hold the line. I don't know, we might be able to make it to Ryazan. I don't think so, but I'll probably have to formalize a line here. Generally depends really how they deploy. I'll be happy if I can retake Arel. If I could get Arel and Tula, that'd be awesome. Those would be the two cities I lost. And importantly, that's more manpower under our control, rather than feeding the Soviet war machine. Which I'm hoping to starve. Well, this manpower advantage that we do have now is going to be awesome. I just need to really rock on it. There we go. And here comes the mud. I mean, what, mud at turn 18? Winter sometime after that, what was it, 25 or something like that? But we've been in bad weather for a long time. The end of summer was turn 18, so it's been a long time since we've seen the summer. But in 1942, the summer will be much longer, as we've already here, rather than starting in June. Right, there we go, the nice shit-coloured. Right, oh god, I forgot how ugly that was. Let's take a look at the horror. Oh, that's nowhere near as bad as I was expecting. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. Yeah, we're in a much better situation. Yep, vehicle requirements dropped. Obviously we don't have enough yet, but it's going to increase. Wow. Oh yeah. Muddy. I imagine the Panther line's soaking up a lot, but once they do get to full strength they won't need it. I could probably set them static then or something. Okay. Ah, we have a new Luftwaffe headquarters. Good to know. Right. And we are dug in here quite nicely. Ooh. See, I might want to do that to take that rail line. If I could take that rail line and get a connection between Finland and like the Leningrad area, that would be amazing. Oh, they dug in pretty quickly. Unless that was like a previous position. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that movement is significantly lower. Considering that's 252% fuel, and they can't even go that far. Yeah, that's pretty rough. But just think how far they can go in summer. Jesus Christ. But at least I can supply Leningrad, sorry, Stalingrad. God damn it, there's so many different grads. Yeah, look at that defense. That's pretty heavy. That's pretty light. But yeah, our offensive abilities just dropped to nothing, so not really any point even trying. There we go. Can retake Arel. Awesome. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. Okay, now this is where supply needs to be moving. But we have the rails over here, actually. So, not bad. Let's get them moving. I should sort out that situation. Yeah, I can see this gap is over here now. Oh, fuck my life. Fucking partisans, man. So that's broken for the time being, but we'll be able to realign that rail network. And we'll be fine. Yeah, I need to strengthen it. Partisans over here, wow. I move there. Okay, can move you out via rail now. Depends really what goes on here. There we go, capture that bit of fuel and supply. Start to close in on Curse, but ultimately capture this, well, importantly capture this rail line. There we go, that'll be our territory now. There we go. You take the city. Forgot about you. Ah, right, yes. In these elements of 18th, I do need to have returned to Arbor Group North, or at least switch commands. Yeah, that looks crazy. But I can make this work. This is really good, considering I thought this was all going to be out of supply. I can just pull back a little bit here. Can push across the river. There we go. Cover these positions. Actually, yeah, this position is tenable for the moment. This is it now. With the mud, the rivers matter again. That means that our positions are now stronger where we have the riverline. And again, so are their positions where they do have the riverline too. That one. Like over here, we should be able to hold out far easier. But yep, that's Arel and Tula retaken. Have them move out. I'd like them over here. Actually. Moving up to Yaros level. And then at least I can have them ready the way for the Panzer army there. And ultimately Yaros level is the objective, so that's good. Okay, so. What do we gain next turn? Infantry, Destructive Battalion, 2nd Heavy Nebelwerfer, and more divisions, cool. Some Danish Strike Corps. Prediction of the weather. Mud. Yes, the ice is actually... so we have mud, but the ice is still there, so the ice is going to melt, so the rivers still don't matter as of yet. Okay. Cool. Von Rundstedt's morale rating has increased to 6. Awesome. Seems like our Panzer divisions have been upgraded. 8th Panzer. 8th Panzer here. Yep, there we go, the 8th Panzer. So they've been upgraded to 42A. Right. Now see, they have light tank destroyers integrated. And actually, cavalry tanks apparently. Oh no, 0 cavalry tanks are integrated with that, it's just because we actually do have some cavalry tanks. But that's cool to see, so we do have the tank destroyers built in now. Let's take an actual look. Yeah, we have the Marder 2s, the Panzerjäger 2. Which is using the 76mm gun. Let's see. Germany. Okay. T-50. Cool. I like them. Still using them. Yep. Why are these the only units to use them? That's what I find strange. That's so strange. Yep, Hungarian Light Division. Nice. Okay. Lots of conversions here. Right then guys, so until next time, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, do let me know down in the comments. Take a look at the numbers here. Yep, so we still outnumber them at present, which is awesome. So until next time guys, thank you so very much for watching. Though they have gained quite a few armoured fighting vehicles there. I mean, their armoured fighting vehicle strength is going to recover during the Season of Mud, which is a bloody shame. But yeah, it's still going to be rough for them. It's not that long now until we receive Tigers. And for their numbers to be this low for so long is just catastrophic for them. I mean, they have lost so much territory. The cities that we just captured. I know I'm rambling. I'm shit at like ending things like that. But yeah, 1,301 manpower. I think the highest we've ever captured was like 1,340 odd. So we're almost back at the high point. So let's do this again. So 1,301 times 50,000 is 65 million and 55,000. Sorry, 65 million and 50,000 civilians or population under our control in the occupied area, which is a significant amount of the Soviet population there. Huge amount. So again, goodbye for now.